Imagine a king who spoke Portuguese, studied in Europe, and yet returned home to rule one of Africa's greatest empires. A king who sailed the rivers, conquered Lagos, and expanded Benin's reach to the coast. This is the story of Oba Orhogbua, the warrior king who brought the Benin Empire to the sea. Orhogbua was born into royalty in Benin City, the son of Oba Esigie and Queen Alaba, and grandson of Ozolua the Conqueror. His bloodline carried the fire of warriors and rulers. But his childhood was unusual. He was sent to study under Portuguese influence, where he learned their language, their customs, and their religion. Baptized as a Catholic, he became fluent in Portuguese, both spoken and written. Some believed he was destined to become a priest. Then, fate intervened. While he was away, his father died. The people of Benin called him back, demanding he choose, priest or king. Orhogbua chose the throne, declaring that one cannot be both king and priest. And so, in the mid-16th century, he was crowned the 17th Oba of Benin. From the moment he took power, Orhogbua was different. He carried the discipline of European schooling, but the warrior spirit of his grandfather. He looked beyond Benin's forests, toward the rivers and the sea. He saw opportunity where others saw boundaries. His reign was marked by battles. He fought to secure Benin's riverine territories, known as Ikeowa, the backyard of Benin land. These waterways were vital for trade and communication. He built war canoes, strengthened Benin's navy, and sent soldiers to patrol the rivers. Every skirmish was about protecting Benin's lifelines. But his greatest campaign was Lagos. At the time, Lagos was a small settlement, but its position on the coast made it a gateway to Atlantic trade. Orhogbua led his forces there, defeating local resistance and establishing a military camp on Lagos Island. This victory gave Benin control of coastal commerce with Europeans. Through Lagos, Benin gained access to salt, textiles, and firearms. Orhogbua's battles were not fought for glory alone. They were fought for survival, for trade, and for the future of his people. He introduced native cooking salt into Benin, revolutionizing food preservation and trade. His campaigns ensured that Benin was not only a land power, but also a maritime force. Yet, he never abandoned tradition. He encouraged the casting of bronzes, immortalizing his reign in art. Today, plaques and sculptures of Oba Orhogbua can be found in museums, silent witnesses to his greatness. He balanced the foreknowledge he had gained with the spiritual and cultural identity of his people. His family carried his legacy forward. His son Inbu succeeded him as Oba, continuing the dynasty. Another son, Ashipa, was appointed to govern Lagos, founding a royal lineage that shaped Lagos's history. Oba Orhogbua reigned until 1578, when he died in Benin City. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy lived on. He was remembered as the king who gave Benin access to the sea, the king who introduced salt, the king whose wisdom is tied to the saying, Awo Oba Weibo. You cannot be king and priest at the same time. Today, his name is mentioned with maritime expansion, with Lagos's origins, with Benin bronzes, and with the wisdom of leadership. He was more than a king. He was a bridge between worlds. Educated in Europe, ruling in Africa, expanding Benin's empire to the sea. His story is proof that African history is filled with leaders who shaped the world in ways we are only beginning to rediscover. And if you've enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more untold African history stories.